Bungie just dropped a new puzzle into the game where you have to find 60 chess pieces hidden all around the universe. And if you don't want to find them on your own, well, welcome to the guide. Before we start, if this video helps you out, please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I also live stream on my Twitch almost every day if you ever want to come in and say hello. Starting off with Eris's apartment, walk to the table in the middle of the room for the first chess piece, then turn around, and on the left side of the slab is the next one. Then you're gonna turn around again, go through the exit door, make a left, then make a right, and at the end of the hallway jump over the rope and up the stairs. After you got that one, you can turn around, go down the stairs this time, make a left, not a right the way I did, then walk down to the bottomest of the stairs. On this little table is the last one. Heading over to Europa, right by the Exo-Stranger, run past her, and the next one will be right after you jump up here. The next chess piece on Europa is located by Clovis, so go ahead and fast travel to Charon's Crossing and follow this entire pathway. With this big room and Clovis in the back, just jump on the middle platform. Flying over to EDC for the next two chess pieces. The first one is right at the sludge, so fast travel there and follow this pathway. Once you've reached this big open cave with that taken waterfall thing in the middle, walk up closer to it and a chess piece will be laying on the ground. The next chess piece on EDC is right by the Winding Cove. Once you fast traveled there, follow this pathway. Once you've made it closer to the cliff, jump on these big rocks on the left, then almost do a U-turn, jump on top of the next few rocks, and then keep running straight. Launch the tower for the next 3 chess locations, starting off at the hangar. Run down these sets of stairs to make a right, and then run up these staircases and loop all the way to the top. Once at the top, just follow the pathway. There is a bit of jumping involved. Making it past these air vents to drop down at the bar with the chess piece. Such an odd place. Now fast travel over to the Drifter, and inside his room on the left side of the wall is another. Next, fast travel to the courtyard. The next one will be in Zavala's office. Go towards the red elevator, take it down a few floors, make a left and walk towards Zavala's office. To the right is a shelf, and on this ladder you can walk up to it to collect it. The next 5 chess pieces are located in the Court of Blades. You can get one easily by just buying an upgrade. It does not matter which one, just buy one and it will instantly drop. Court of Blades has 3 different rooms and there's 1 chess piece in each of them. So starting at the Hive warship that has those tentacles everywhere, you're gonna turn around, you're gonna jump up where I'm jumping to, and the chess piece is right next to what I thought looked like a tire. Next, we're in the Europa area. Run to the opposite side of the room and look behind this pillar of ice. The last one is located here on IO. When you spawn in, look to the left and you'll be able to pick it up right behind those pipes. To get the final chess piece from Court of Blades, all you have to do is finish it and pick up the final chest. There will now be 6 chess pieces that are locked behind that taken orb right next to the shaping slab. What that means is you'll turn that taken orb to Path of Ambition, also known as the white glowing one. Now you're gonna find a bunch of enemies and kill them until that taken orb drops from one of them. them. You will consume it, and that's going to drop you a chest piece. And you're going to do that 3 total times, or at least until you get 3 chest pieces. After that, you're going to go back to Eris's apartment and turn that taken orb to the dark one, also known as Path of Resolve. Now you're going to go out and defeat a bunch of enemies again, and wait until those sigil looking things drop on the ground. Shoot it, collect them, and it will also drop you chest pieces. Do that until you find 3. Moving on to the Nether, and we'll start off with the Trenchway. As soon as you spawn in, you're gonna drop down to the right and grab your first one. Make your way back to the top where you spawned in on, run to the other side where you can pick up the next one right by the wall. This time you're gonna run to the left side of this area, past the Tormentor and all the enemies, and just keep running. Once you're by this wall, peek over the cliff, and at the bottom is a place you can stand on to pick up another. On the opposite side of the Trenchway, go ahead and cross the gigantic pit in the middle. Make a left and then pull out your ghost to make those invisible platforms appear. Make your way all the way to the top to this secret room. Inside, grab the next one by sticking to the left side of the wall. For the final chest piece in the Trenchway, turn around and make your way back to where you came from. Now that you're here, just keep running straight forward. Then you're gonna pick up your ghost again to make those invisible platforms appear. Jump across to this island, and you may already see the chest piece on the left. Moving on to Hall of Souls. Right where you spawn in, make a left and jump up twice to get your first chest piece. Drop back down and follow this pathway inside the next room. You're gonna have to jump up on a ledge by the wall and then jump up on this middle platform. Drop back down and exit the room where we came in from and follow the path that I'm taking. Exiting the tiny Thrall cave, run up the ramp, and behind the pillar is another. Follow my pathway again through a few more of those Thrall caves. Eventually you'll exit, and I'm already pointing at the next chest piece, so you just have to jump across this tree branch. Turn around to go back where you came from, jump to the left and run through the cracked cave. Hugging the left side of the wall, go through the doorway and look to the right. To find the final piece, follow this pathway because it's kind of far away. Go through the Tormentor room towards that hallway of statues, and on the right side, close to the first statue, is your final one. JK, not your final one. After you picked up the one by the statue, make your way down to where that boss area is. I'm gonna show you a shortcut. You want to climb the top of this rock that's up there by the blight. Make a gigantic jump over to the ledge, then jump on top of the sideways pillar, run to the very top, and pick up your actual final one for Hall of Souls. If you struggle with this jumping part, I have an easier way. It still requires you to jump to the very top of this rock though, but once you're up there, you can pull out your ghost and you'll have invisible platforms appear that will actually take you to the same place. In the Mausoleum area, we have 5 chest pieces. First one, spawn in, turn around. Then jump to the right, and in this opening is another. Now run past the spawn area and go to the very top of the room. The side that has those orange bubbles, you're gonna jump up on the side of the wall to grab the next one. Turn back around and now make your way all the way down to that tentacle part of the room. Drop down to the tentacles, turn around, and now you have to climb this side of the wall. Follow the path and make your way down to where the ogre boss usually spawns in. You'll find the next piece when you jump on top of this perfect looking rock. The final area will be the Founts, or as I like to call it, the meatball room. Right where you spawn in, take a few steps forward and jump on the next 2 windows on the side of the wall to get your first piece. Now we're gonna drop down to the basement. Follow my directions down below, run up to the wall, and at the top of the ceiling is a little secret hole. Jump through it, and inside is a chest with the next piece right behind it. Exit the hole and run down a left hallway. You basically want to be in this main room where the meatball boss usually spawns in. From this bridge, you're going to jump up on the left tentacles and slowly make your way to the right side. Then you're going to jump up one more time and you'll see the collect text pop up. Drop down, make your way up to the door with all the locks, jump on the middle platform over to the right tentacle, jump up one more time to find another. Drop back down and turn around. Now you're gonna run towards the right side basement, and as soon as you're down there, make a right again because it's hidden right around the corner. Turn around and run towards the wall, jump over the spiky things, and you'll see it laying on the ground. Exit through those spiky things again, and then just follow this pathway. Hopping through this opening, jump up to the secondary window again, turn around, and you'll see a hole at the ceiling. Jump up in there to find your final piece. The next 9 pieces found in the Nether are locked behind random secrets. It doesn't matter what secrets you do, I'm giving you some examples right here. For example, in the Trenchway, I had to follow Toland to lead me to a chest, and I get a chest piece from it. Or in the meatball room, I had to shoot specific symbols on those windows to make a chest appear. Or even in this new area where you have to activate Toland in order to spawn in an enemy. Kill it, and in the basement, the door will open with a chest inside. These are just some examples of secrets you can do, but there are endless amount. You can also just keep repeating the same one if you wanted to. But remember, you have to find 9 chest pieces by doing random secrets. So after you have found 9, there's one more thing we have to do. Head over to the Drifter. The Drifter is holding on to 5 chest pieces to give you, but you want to make sure you talk to the Drifter last, because he will only give you a certain amount of chest pieces depending on how much you have found. So if you've already found all of the other ones and you're just missing those last ones, go to the Drifter, talk to him. There will be a square that's called Misplaced Trinkets. Keep clicking on it, and that will give you your remaining 5. And congratulations, now you have found all 60 chest pieces. And I'm gonna go take a break and drink some water because I think I'm gonna lose my voice. Who knows what other secrets Bungie is going to add into the game. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if it was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And please go check me out over on my Twitch, where I stream almost every day. I do a lot of raffles with everyone in my community, and we have a bunch of laughs. Again, thank you so much for coming in and watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!